Hey there folks, Quentin here, Mask Ramen on the internet with another comic book review, and I have here a pretty old comic book, The Amazing Spider-Man 229, where this is Spider-Man's first encounter with the unstoppable Juggernaut. I want to give this book a 6 out of 10. It's from 1982 by Roger Stern and John Romito Jr. This is back when John Romito Jr. sort of drew still like his dad, John Romito Sr., which is pretty funny because I've only ever known him sort of as how he is now, the way he draws. But dude, he totally draws like his dad. Really good. It's funny, like it's like two complete different artists. It's pretty funny. But yeah, this is a pretty good book. There's not much to it. It's Spider-Man trying to stop the Juggernaut from reaching his goal, which is to kidnap or capture Madam Web. Madam Web had this sort of premonition and recruited Spider-Man. See here, her premonition of some force trying to capture her. So she recruits Spider-Man because she believes that Spider-Man is the only one that could rescue him. And the Spider-Man just tries to stop the unstoppable. And he's having a hard time, using his webs, all the little tricks in the book, And you can't really stop the Juggernaut. And the only way the Juggernaut actually stops is that he actually does capture Madam Web. When he removes Madam Web from her her little chair thingy, she starts to have like medical issues, and he's like, yeah, this isn't gonna work for me. And he just leaves. He just up and leaves. And that leaves Spider-Man like, what the hell was that? So that's sort of how it ends. Is that they, Juggernaut just leaves of his own free will. Spider-Man did nothing to stop him. And they sort of get Madam Web straight into an ambulance and sort of like, that's it. But at the same time, this actually takes a while to read because it's an old book and they write things a little bit differently back then. It's very wordy, a lot of word balloons and a lot of like sort of explanations of actually what the panel is about. Like, it's like, oh, well, this is, Juggernaut sort of going through his web and it not stopping him. But then at the same time here, the bubble is explaining actually what's going on. Really great drawn book. Awesome freaking cover. John Romito Jr. killing it. I would really like to see him sort of draw in this style again and see how, like, with his storytelling as it is now versus back then, that'd be really interesting to see. But like I said, 6 out of 10. Really great book. Pick it up. I do have the 230 digitally, which I need to conclude, which is the conclusion of this sort of story, and I gotta check that out. But you should check this out too. Really great book. Like I said, 6 out of 10. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment if you have any comments. If you want me to sort of check out any books that you think you'd like my take on, go ahead and leave a comment below. Until then, God bless.